Well, howdy, folks. It's Daryl Keith Norman here again. Thanks for tuning in. This week's song is called After All of Your Tears Have Dried. We're going to take a listen to it here, and then I'm going to come back and talk about it. So we'll see you on the other side.
Someday the sun will shine again. True love won't be denied. I'll still be here after all of your tears. All of your tears have dried. It's always morning after midnight. There's still life after goodbye. I'll still be here after all of your tears. All of your tears have dried. You've been blinded by the pain, called the game on account of rain, and there's no way that you could ever see. But when all the clouds have cleared, all the shadows that you fear will focus, and it'll just be me. So when you finally open up that door, you'll find me right outside. I'll still be here after all of your tears. All of your tears have dried. You've been blinded by the pain, called the game on account of rain, and there's no way that you could ever see. But when all the clouds have cleared, all the shadows that you fear will focus, and it'll just be me. So when you finally open up that door, you'll find me right outside. I'll still be here after all of your tears. All of your tears have dried. I'll still be here after all of your tears. All of your tears have dried.
Well, that was a little song Charlie Rule and I wrote called After All of Your Tears Have Dried. And Charlie and I wrote a bunch of great songs together, and I just loved writing with him. He's moved back to Ohio now, but I'm still plugging away on him down here for both of us. And it was always great fun writing with Charlie. He was a huge George Strait fan, and I am too, for that matter. But when I went to do the demo on this, I wanted it to be something like George Strait might sing, just in honor of Charlie, because he was such a huge fan of George's. And this song came really easy to us. We were sitting there talking one night, and record labels in Nashville, they spend millions and millions of dollars to make their artists seem like they're almost perfect. And I understand that, they want happy, up-tempo love songs and all that kind of stuff, but I'm like, what about the guys who didn't get the girl? there needs to be a song for them. Now, back when I was growing up, there was a bunch of songs like that. Um, I remember "Diary" by Bread, where he didn't get her in that song, and it's a masterpiece song. And the another great one was done by Janice Ian, a girl song called "At 17," and both of those are just masterpiece songs, I thought. And they probably wouldn't get cut today because they don't put the singer in like this do nothing wrong light. And so Charlie and I were sitting there talking, and it's like, let's do a song for the guy who didn't get the girl, because I was one of those guys. I finally got me a good one, but it took a long time. Um, you'd be best friends with them. They say, "Oh, we're just friends," I don't think of you like that. And it's like you'd sit there and watch them fall in love with other people, and those other people would break their hearts, and they'd come cry on your shoulder. And it's like, I wanted a song for the guy who didn't get the girl. So this may never get cut because of that, but I love this song, and it's one of my favorites that I've written. And like I said, with Charlie, I always had such a great time writing with him, and I hope you guys liked it. It's not quite a tearjerker, but it's just a gentle kind of a song. So anyway, it's also done in a format, for those who are actual writing of the song, it's done in more of a 70s format, where it's got a bridge instead of a chorus. And there's a lot of people say, well, no, it needs to have a chorus, and you need to say the hook 15 times before it gets out and all that kind of stuff. But some of the biggest songs in history were written in this format. I could think of "Yesterday" by the Beatles. My friend Wayne Carson wrote "Always on My Mind" in this format, and they did just fine. So I may be fighting an uphill battle on this. You never know, but hopefully somebody out there likes it, and I hope it touches people in a good way. It's kind of a sad song, but it's a good sad song. It's not putting anybody down or anything like that. So anyway, that's this week's song, and thank you so much for tuning in and for listening. It means a lot to me, and I'm getting comments and emails and all kinds of stuff, and it's good to just have people listening to the songs out there. As always, if you're out there and you're a singer wanting productions on your songs, if you need a co-writer, whatever, I'm sitting here because of COVID not working, so find me something to do. I'm getting lazy. I finally got the vaccine, so I'm all excited about that, but I still haven't gone back to work yet, and I'm kind of missing work. So if you've got anything you want to do, just give me a holler at abnormanmusic@gmail.com, and I'll tack it up on the video here at the end, so you can write it down. You can pause it and write it down if you need to get in touch with me. And anyway, just have a wonderful week, and I thank you again for listening. Signing off till next week. Thank you.